Hidden beneath the rainforests of Nigeria lies a structure so massive it defies logic. A 100-mile system of walls and trenches deeper than a 3-story building and larger than the entire city of London. For centuries, the West ignored it. But now, new laser technology is revealing something shocking, a connection to one of the most famous women in the Bible, the Queen of Sheba. This isn't myth, this is Sungbo's Eredo, and most people have never heard of it.
This is Sungbo's Eredo. Built over 1,000 years ago, likely between 800 and 1000 AD. To build it, ancient engineers moved 3.5 million cubic meters of earth. That's more than the Great Pyramid of Giza. And they did it without wheels, iron tools, or draft animals. Just human labor and wooden tools.
This wasn't just a ditch. It was a high-tech defensive network designed to swallow invading armies before they even saw the city gates. The inner wall served as a guard patrol route. The trench could be flooded during rains. It encircled an entire kingdom, protecting a population the size of medieval London. Local Yoruba and Ijebu legends say this monument was built for a woman named Bilikisu Sungbo, a wealthy, childless widow who wanted a monument that would never be forgotten. But here's where it gets strange. Bilikisu is the local name for Bilqis, the Queen of Sheba. Today, millions of people make pilgrimages to Okeeri, believing it's her final resting place. And archaeologists are stunned, not because they agree, but because this syncretism is so persistent. In the Bible, the Queen of Sheba travels to Jerusalem with gold, spices, and very great retinue. Western scholars always placed her in Ethiopia or Yemen. But what if the Queen of the South came from here? West Africa had gold, it had complex kingdoms, and it had a megastructure fit for a queen. Using laser technology, we can now see what the naked eye cannot. This wall wasn't just military, it was economic. Those narrow gates, they controlled every trader, every load of yams, every palm oil jar entering the kingdom. This was a customs checkpoint built on a biblical scale. It proves that West Africa had a level of social organization that Western historians are only now beginning to admit. Not tribes, kingdoms, engineers, global traders. When the British first mapped Nigeria, they ignored the Eredo. They called it natural erosion. But LiDAR doesn't lie. This was a megacity's immune system. The jungle is slowly reclaiming the Eredo, but its legacy is finally reaching the world, not through colonial archives, but through lasers, local stories, and a new generation of African archaeologists. Whether or not Bilikisu Sungbo was the Queen of Sheba isn't the real question. The real question is, why did we ignore a 100-mile wonder for so long? If you believe these stories deserve to be told alongside the pyramids in Rome, subscribe. We go where history is still hiding. I'll see you in the next frame.